We now have info about the signatures of both Augusta and Iuno. Let's go over the signatures, the alternatives available for both Augusta and Iuno. Then finally, we will go over the overall versatility and value that these weapons hold. Augusta's signature has a 12% crit rate main stat and buffs heavy attack damage. Her signature also provides Augusta with defense ignore if she has a shield. If you don't want to pull for Augusta's signature, you can either go with Gion's signature or the new 4-star Broadblade from the Pioneer podcast. But if you do decide to pull for her signature, then what other characters can make use of it? Unfortunately, most Broadblade users don't deal heavy attack damage. Calchero and Lupa mainly deal liberation damage, and Lustrous Razor is a very decent 5-star alternative for the two of them. Jinshi mainly deals resonant skill damage, so that only leaves us with Gion. Gion can make use of Augusta's signature, but his kit can't provide shields. This would lead to him not being able to get the defense ignore buff. So if Gion uses Augusta's signature, he would need a teammate like Brant to provide him with shields. Next up is Iuno's weapon. This gauntlet has an insane 36% crit rate, buffs liberation damage, and provides defense ignore as well. Just like Augusta's signature, Iuno has two alternatives available. The first is Xiangliao's signature, which provides a 12% attribute damage bonus and a 48% liberation damage bonus on top of that. The second option is using the new 4-star gauntlet. Speaking of Iuno's signature, the first gauntlet resonator that comes to mind is Zani. But, unfortunately, she mainly deals heavy attack damage. Since Zani's signature also buffs Spectro Frazzle damage, she will lose out on a lot of damage without it. The only decent alternative she has is Rosia's signature. Apart from these two options, there aren't any other weapons that work. None of the 4-star weapons buff heavy attack damage that Zani and Rosia need. And the only thing you're getting out of Abyss Surges is the attack main stat. So, considering the massive 36% crit rate on Iuno's weapon, Zani and Rosia could make use of it. They will be able to use the defense ignore buff as well. However, there is one character that can make use of all the buffs on Iuno's weapon. And that character is Xiangliao. He mainly deals liberation damage, and is still a very popular unit despite being released back in version 1.2. But, since he was given out for free, I think most people have pulled for his signature. If you already have his signature, then pulling for Iuno's signature wouldn't make sense. Another problem is that for Xiangliao to make use of the defense ignore buff, he would need shields. The last character that can use Iuno's weapon is Jian Xin. She is also not reliant on her teammates, as she can give herself shields to obtain the defense ignore buff. However, Jian Xin can't be used in a lot of team comps.